What's up, y'all? This is Texas SWOLE. It's only going to be me today because I pitched this idea to Juan and he said it's a great idea. So let me tell you a little bit about this idea. This idea that I had was coming from that last video that we made, New Year's resolutions. We had the... Okay, let's start over. What's up, y'all? I was inspired yesterday when I made that video about New Year's resolutions yesterday, and the link for that will be down in the description like always. But it inspired me because, I set New Year's resolutions every year like everybody else does. It's something fun to do, but it's actually a big commitment that you commit to when you choose to make these New Year's resolutions. But the thing is that I usually always achieve mine, and if you look at videos and you think about it, every single year a lot of people make New Year's resolutions, and some are simple and some are super far-fetched. But what happens is most of us don't achieve them. So why am I achieving my goals? Let me try to help you guys out, because I think I know why the reason is. I think the reason why people fail at their New Year's resolution is not because it's too hard. I don't think any task is ever too hard, because if you see somebody doing it, it's possible. Now, if it was like something impossible, like you want to be flying, nobody can fly, so it's impossible, you know what I mean? But anything you set your mind to should be possible. Now, the only thing is that I don't think that a year might be enough for some goals. If it's a small goal, then you can. But sometimes a year isn't enough. But does that mean you fail? No, that means you just carry it on to the next year until you achieve it. That's why I say I don't think any goal is too big or too small. Everything could be attained. And you're probably wondering, why am I saying all this stuff? Well, because I think the reason people fail is because they don't change what's up here. Your mind. Your mind controls everything. If you think something is possible, you're going to go out and do it. But if you think something is impossible, then you're not going to ever do it. So I tell you this because I want you to change your mind for these New Year's resolutions. We're at the point where people stop doing them. But why are you stopping your New Year's resolutions? What is your brain telling you? I want you to think hard about it, because when's the last time you actually thought? Think real hard about it. Think why you're stopping. And tell yourself, is this reason enough for me to stop? It shouldn't be, if you really want to achieve these goals that you set. If you really want to achieve these goals that bad, then why are you stopping? Because you've been programmed this entire time. You set the same goals every single year, but you don't ever achieve them. Why? Because your brain controls everything. Whatever you think is going to happen in the real world. So I want you to do this. Next time you want to stop, or next time you don't want to continue with the New Year's, I want you to think hard about it. Thinking. I want you to think that you can do it. I want you to think that you want to do it. I want you to think that anything is possible, because there's no difference between me and you. If I can achieve my goals, you can achieve your goals. Because we're only human. There's no difference between me and you. And you might say, yeah, that's right, but you have this, I have this, maybe you do this differently. Well, that don't matter. Because you can also do exactly what I'm doing. It just depends on how bad you want to achieve these goals. So first, change your mindset. Once you change your mindset on things, once you tell yourself you're going to do it, and you mean it, really mean it, things will start to change. Why? Because now you're not acting normal. You're not acting like the usual you. You're acting as someone who wants to achieve something, but you're being serious about it. So now your habits are going to start to change slowly. Your habits are going to start to adapt into ways so you can achieve these goals of yours. Let me give you an example, for instance. Someone who works 7 days out of the week wants to go to the gym. They're going to the gym, they're busting their butt off, and they're getting tired of working out. But so they decided, to stop. But why stop? Ask yourself that. Why am I stopping? Because I'm tired? But that's what I wanted to be. I want to do this. When you ask yourself that you want to start working out, you want it to be tired. You want to be tired because you're making you're breaking down your body to get new muscles. So then instead of thinking, I'm tired, I don't want to do this no more, change your mindset. And this is what I want you to think is, okay, so if I'm tired and it's making me not want to go to the gym, how do I change the fact that I'm getting tired? How do I change that? People wouldn't think that. They'd immediately stop going to the gym because they're feeling too tired. Instead, seek answers to how to achieve what you want. Instead of going the easy route, achieve or think of the hard route. Actually use your brain. God gave us this beautiful brain that solves millions of problems. So use it. Think of solutions. Okay, maybe I'm getting too tired because I'm not eating enough. Let me try eating more and so I can have more energy. Maybe I'm not sleeping enough. Maybe if I could take a nap in between my lunch break, or maybe if I take a nap, maybe if I don't watch Netflix and I try to sleep, or maybe if I'm off my phone, there's all these possibilities. And then I can't tell you the answer because there's so many situations that only you have to learn how to solve. So when I say when I see people fail their New Year's resolution, it's mainly only because they want to fail. They don't change their mindset. They don't take the hard route. You know what I mean? But let me tell you something that's positive, because everything I've actually said is not like a positive, but it does get easier because your brain starts to adjust to things, and now you're reprogramming it to do these things automatically, like how you're programmed to fail automatically. If you've always been failing in whatever you want to achieve, well, don't you think you should change something? And when it starts working, you're going to keep those habits. So once you start going to the gym and you're changing your mindset, and if you find a problem and you solve it, the next time that problem comes, you boom, you solve it. So life is going to get easier for you with what you want. But first, you have to change the old habits that aren't working. So hopefully, I could influence somebody to get back on their New Year's resolution grind, or hopefully I can help someone get motivated to stay on their New Year's resolution grind. But anything's possible. Remember that. Anything's possible. There's no difference between someone who's rich and who isn't. No difference between someone who's already super strong and has great genetics and someone who doesn't. We're all humans. Someone can do it, we can do it. It's all in your head though. So hopefully y'all like this video. This is something different, something that I wanted to hopefully just encourage somebody. If I can help millions, great. But if I help one person, that's also great. Because that's what matters to me, helping you guys out. That's what this channel is about. We're going to, if we can make someone happy, that's awesome. We bring some inspiration to somebody, that's awesome as well. So thank you for watching our videos. If you like it, make sure to comment, like, and subscribe. Also, if y'all want to hear about our New Year's resolutions and what we're doing and how we're doing it, and if we've fallen off the tracks and gotten back into it, how do we do it? Make sure to let us know, and for sure we'll make a video on our New Year's resolutions. Our New Year's resolutions. And yeah, so thank y'all for watching.
Up every little second.
Bro, that shit is, I'm literally not moving. I have goosebumps everywhere.